Hey everybody, this is Josh from Quantum Concepts. Today I'm going to give you a quick overview of a new piece of software we'll be releasing within the next few weeks. CodeGenerator is designed to be a very powerful tool which allows you to write simple templates in a well-known format, XSLT, which allow you to generate almost anything you can think of. Although we're just releasing CodeGenerator to the public for the first time, we've actually been using it for many years on internal projects. We've found that it helps us bring our software to market much faster than we would be able to otherwise, and we think you'll find the same. The main purpose of CodeGenerator is to stop development teams from writing repeated code over and over. By accomplishing this, we're able to get software to market faster, which means more money in your pocket. It also means you write less bugs. Since one template is used to generate a bunch of code, if one bug is written, you only have to fix it in one spot for it to apply to the entire set of code that is based on that template. Templates can be written very quickly, and then they can be applied to all the tables in your schema, which makes for a massive efficiency boost. You write the template once, and CodeGenerator does the rest. In fact, most templates can be repurposed to other projects. Since CodeGenerator is based on powerful, well-known templates using XSLT, there are endless possibilities. We're constantly thinking of new ways that we can use CodeGenerator to make our lives easier. In fact, we have a common set of templates that we generally reuse on every project. CodeGenerator has a number of exciting features. First off, you write your code once in the form of an XSLT template. This is the backbone of the CodeGenerator system. Fix once. Since numerous classes will be built from your XSLT templates, when an issue is found, you simply fix the template, and the fix is applied to all files which are generated from that template. CodeGenerator helps you standardize. No more handwriting the same classes over and over. This greatly simplifies coding standard enforcement because instead of writing numerous similar classes, CodeGenerator generates them all from a common XSLT template. Once you're familiar with XSLT templates, you can work faster. You'll quickly think of other ways you can apply a template to save you an amazing amount of coding time. As you fine-tune your XSLT templates, you'll find that your code begins to stabilize. Using templates allows you to quickly build in things like error checking or permissions checking, and you do it in a very intuitive and efficient way. Here's how it works. First, you point CodeGenerator at your existing database schema. CodeGenerator will read properties from your database schema such as your tables and columns, foreign keys, and unique indices. Then, within CodeGenerator, you can override certain things, extend certain things, write your templates, and generate the output. Once CodeGenerator knows what your schema looks like, you're able to customize things such as table names or column names, configuring a column as an enumeration, or encrypting columns on a certain table, such as a password or credit card number column. Then you can use CodeGenerator's extensibility features to add APIs, annotations, and attributes, which will be explained in just a moment. Finally, once you've finished configuring your CodeGenerator project, you create your output. You can use your XSLT templates to generate a single file or multiple files per template. You can generate code such as C#, Java, or PHP, user interface elements, web pages, user controls, unit tests, documentation, and anything you can think of. Customization is helpful on teams where there's a separate database development team. A database designer might not always use the friendliest table names or column names when they're designing their schema. CodeGenerator allows the developer to override table names and column names. CodeGenerator also includes built-in support for generating a column as an enumeration. You can even configure specific columns to be encrypted, and you can handle the specific implementation of the encryption within your template. Extensibility. Here's where CodeGenerator really shines. CodeGenerator allows you to find APIs. This is helpful because you can write a template to generate API stubs to handle error checking, permissions checking, valid value checking, and so on. You can also create annotations. This will allow you to use annotations within your templates to produce commented code that is easy to read and easy to understand. This is also helpful if you plan on generating help documentation based on your code. Attributes allow you to completely customize how your templates work. For instance, if you add a cache attribute to a table, you can write your template to handle the cache attribute and know not to look in the database for this value, but rather to look in a cached set of values. For more information on that, check out the video on attributes. So how exactly do the templates work? First off, CodeGenerator stores all of your information, such as your schema, your customizations, and the extended features in an XML project file. This file is passed to each one of your XSLT templates. The template then transforms the XML into your desired output. Since XML and XSLT are well-known standard formats, you can hit the ground running right away. You don't have to learn a new language, because you've likely already worked with XML and XSLT. Using XPath, third-party extensions, and even C# code, there are literally endless possibilities. This initial release of CodeGenerator supports SQL Server databases. However, in the future we will also support Oracle, MySQL, and PostgreSQL. The great thing about CodeGenerator is that it doesn't really care what you do with your templates. CodeGenerator is language and framework agnostic. That means you can write templates to generate code for any language using any framework. The options really are endless. Bringing it all together, here's how the generation process actually works. As I mentioned before, your entire project is stored in XML format. This includes the schema, your customizations, and the extensibility that you've built in. The project XML is then transformed via your XSLT templates. This provides a standard, powerful, well-known templating mechanism. Finally, the transformation results in the output of your code, XML, documentation, UI, test cases, etc. It's all very simple, but very powerful. Well, I hope you found this overview interesting and helpful. For more information, stop by thecodegenerator.com. Also, we're looking for beta testers. If you're interested, send an email to support@quantumconceptscorp.com. You'll get a free beta license, and you could even get a free or reduced price full license once the beta term is over. Please send us any feedback you have. We want to hear it. We'll be posting other videos such as tutorials of how to use CodeGenerator, so keep coming back and stay up to date.